The decision on the Jesse Cedillo shooting was that it was a legally justified shooting within the context of United States Supreme Court decisions, within guidelines of case law and training and tactics by the Sheriff's Department. I think the videos show that Mr. Cedillo was holding a gun, that he was running aggressively towards the police. It's interesting to note too that the genesis of this incident came out of an attempted kidnapping and a successful carjacking at the PYC facility. So we know that the officers knew that there was a gun involved, that a violent crime had been committed, and this was the kind of person that they were dealing with when they confronted him on Quincy Avenue. I would call it a kidnapping based on the evidence and testimony of the young lady that Mr. Cedillo attempted to kidnap. At the PYC facility, we had an employee who was leaving her shift. And as she left her shift, she was confronted by Mr. Cedillo with a weapon in her testimony. He attempted to kidnap her by forcing her in the car. When she would not get in the car, he took the car itself. The key was still in the ignition. That is all confirmed and corroborated by video, which I've released to the media. He left the scene at PYC at high speed, went through the western part of town, over by PUC, down 4th Street, over the 4th Street Bridge, up to Orman, went south on Orman, went by Central High School, and then turned down towards Quincy Avenue, where he ran the car into a telephone pole in an alleyway. From there, he was on foot, and it was there that the officers pursued. The testimony of the young lady that he attempted to kidnap at PYC said that he had a gun and tried to force her into the car. She didn't comply with his request, and he took her car and left with it. So, yeah, the information that was aired to the sheriff's deputies, I believe, was correct, that he was armed at that time. But Mr. Cedillo was asked to come out from underneath the truck and to show his hands. Instead, he ran towards the officers, not really showing his hands, other than to the extent that he had a gun in his right hand. And the videos confirm that. I had those videos sent to the CBI and also to the Force Science folks out in California, and they all confirmed and corroborated that there was a gun in his hand. I know the family had concerns about whether there was actually a gun or not, but I have 2 scientific agencies who confirmed that there was indeed a gun, and the same kind of gun that was found under his body. You know, there has been some concern with the release of the information. I can tell you that the family asked me not to release the information except to their attorney. Their attorney, who is located in Denver, made the same request to me. I am ethically bound, once those requests have been made, to release the information only to the legal representative of the family, which is what I did on Tuesday. Community to know that even though these tragic accidents occur, that law enforcement has a tough job, and that when somebody runs at them with a gun pointed towards them, that's a dangerous situation to be in, and that they should comply with the commands of law enforcement to toss out a gun, to show their hands, to comply with law enforcement, so there's no confusion, there's no misunderstanding between the parties, so that we don't have these tragic incidences again.